Hello everyone and welcome to my bathroom. If you are clicking on this video, it's probably because you've seen the remodel that I did of this bathroom. The time-lapse has a ton of views and I thank you so much. It really means a lot and it's really cool seeing how many people enjoyed it. So I really appreciate that. And I just wanted to make this video because there's a couple of frequently asked questions and I try and answer as many as I can, but there's a lot of comments. I'm kind of taking the biggest ones that a lot of people are asking and I want to answer them in this video. I'm going to stay away from some of the opinions because, it's not really a question. Some of the opinions are, I don't like the color, I don't like the tile. For the most part, everybody is very nice, so I appreciate that. And I welcome the negative feedback as well as the positive feedback. So thank you. If you commented, thank you. And hopefully this answers your questions. If it doesn't, you can probably find the answers in the 23-part series that I made. I'll leave a link in the description over to that playlist. And I go through pretty much everything in this bathroom and the reasons why I did the things that I did. So if you're very interested, then you can take a look at that. And if you haven't seen the bathroom remodel and this is the first video you're clicking on for whatever reason, I'll leave a link to that video in the description as well. So let's go. I think the most common question / comment is about the outlet near the sink. And people say that should be a GFI or a GFCI. Well, that outlet is actually on a GFCI. It's actually a combination breaker in the panel itself. It's an arc fault breaker and a ground fault breaker. So I ran everything in this bathroom to a GFCI, in fact, with 12 gauge wire. So everything in this bathroom is actually on a GFCI and an arc fault. That's a thing that they're doing now, that you used to have just the outlet or the receptacle. The GFCI is right in there and you would push the button to reset it. If you know what those are, that is a GFI, but now they're actually putting them in the panel and running them that way. So hopefully that answers that question. Second biggest question is about the tub. And part of that is kind of an opinion. People say, why would you're doing all this work, why would you keep the tub? And my answer to that is I like this tub. It's a nice big tub. It's deep. And we did actually shop around. And we didn't like what we found. Maybe we could have found something that was, similar to this, but it's cast iron, it's solid, and refinishing it, it still looks good. You can see this is getting dirty. I'm sorry, I didn't clean it before. I did get a squeegee, which people recommended, and I clean it every now and again, but I haven't cleaned it in a while. But the tub still looks great. It's holding up, and it's only been about a month, but that was another question, is how did you refinish the tub, or what did you do to refinish the tub? And since that was one of the only things that I subbed out in this, where I had somebody come in and actually do it, I don't know the exact process, but pretty much I think he used like an acid and he etched it with like some sandpaper and cleaned it all up with the acid, rinsed it off, taped everything off, and then he did some kind of glazing on top of that, and he did 2 or 3 coats, and it came out great. So if I wanted to get rid of this thing, it would have been a nightmare to get out of the house. I would definitely need 2 people, and because cast iron is super heavy, the other alternative is to smash it up with a sledgehammer, and I didn't want to do that. And everybody I talked to about a fiberglass tub say that cast iron is the way to go as far as quality wise. Some people have gone with a fiberglass and they've regretted it. It moves under their feet and it just gets marked up after a while. But yeah, I'm happy with that decision. But thank you for the comments and the question. And hopefully it answers that question. Next is about the water damage. So up here in the corner, if you remember, there was mold and there was obvious water infiltration. And a lot of people ask if I fixed that. And the answer is yes. I did the roof about 2 or 3 years ago. I didn't do the roof. Actually, I had somebody come in and do the roof, and it's sealed up. There's no water leaking in there when I open it up. So that's all set. Obviously, they were wondering because mold and water damage and stuff like that, there's obviously another problem. So I didn't just replace the drywall. I actually fixed the roof where the water was coming in. So that's all set. Next is a really quick one. People are asking the names of the songs in the video. I'm happy that people liked the songs. It was really hard to pick them. All of them can be found in the YouTube audio library. If you have a YouTube account, you can go to the Creator Studio and download them from there. And I think you can probably search on YouTube and they'll pop up. And all of the names to the songs are in the description of the time-lapse video, and it has the time where it is. So you can take that name, look it up in YouTube Creator Studio, or search it on YouTube and you'll find them. Next big question is, how long did this actually take me? Well, since I did everything myself, and I did it on nights and weekends only, I had a friend who was a plumber help me out when he could, and I actually had my first kid. I didn't have the first kid. My wife had our first kid during probably month 4, and I took a month off. So I came back after that and finished it. Probably took another month. So all in all, it was probably 5 months of nights and weekends doing this all myself besides the tub and the plumbing. So I'm going to say about 5 months, nights and weekends. That's my answer, and I'm sticking to it. The heat, why I kept the baseboard heat, and the easy answer for that is because I have forced hot water, and in order to do like a heat vent or something, I'd have to change my whole system, and that's big bucks. So they also asked why I put it under the window, and I'm not sure the exact reason why, but I've spoken to people who do heating for a living, and they said under the window is the way to go. If there's any specialists out there that are watching this, let me know. Why do you put heat under a window? Another one is the shelf that I put all my towels on. They're asking where I got it. I will leave a link in the description over to that. People are asking about the bathroom light / fan. I will leave a link in the description over to one of these, and it's really cool actually because you can say stuff like, Alexa, turn bathroom fan on.
Okay.
And it'll turn the fan on. So if I'm in the shower and I forget to turn the fan on, I can say that. I can have it play music. It's really cool. Alexa, turn bathroom fan off.
Okay.
Really cool. And the number one biggest question / comment is, how much did all this cost? And honestly, I kind of lost count because I didn't want to see the total, but I'm going to say conservatively, probably around 6,000, and on the high end, around 8,000. You got to remember I did everything. I ripped out all the drywall, all the old insulation, all the electrical. I had a plumber come in, do his thing. I had the tub refinished. I bought all this tile. The tile was pretty pricey, just because tiles can be expensive. New vanity, all the framing, and lumber was starting to get a little crazy, and building materials in general. I think I got in at the right time doing this bathroom because prices were just starting to take off, but I did a new door, a new toilet, a new sink on top of the vanity. Just everything is brand new. So $6,000 to $8,000 is where I will put the price on this, and that is actually a really good price for a brand new bathroom, because if I hired people, this could be up to 20 grand. Who knows, depending on who I hired and everything. But that was the biggest question. So that's my answer. If there's any more questions and comments, feel free to leave them below. I'll answer as many as I can. And if there's a bunch of them and they're the same, maybe I'll do another one of these videos if you guys enjoyed it. I'll leave a video right here. I'll leave the time lapse right here. And then I'll leave a playlist right here over to the 23-part series in case these questions didn't get answered. You can poke through that and see if you can find your answer. Or you can just watch it again. Up to you. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.